thank you, Arian, and from Wahidi, from Makassar team. Now I think I have changed also to give you a question. Okay, my turn is, I want to ask you about what is the biggest challenge while you are starting anti-fraud behavior or culture in US, because we are start now in Indonesia. We need your tips and suggestion about that, and about the I don't know, it's first question. Please answer first.
Everyone is against fraud. It's an easy thing for everyone to get behind. So when we have meetings, the providers. Oh, there's Alana.
Right.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
I was just trying to address, but perhaps you can help me. What is the hardest challenge for an organization to create an anti-fraud culture? How to start within an organization or within a country to help create anti-fraud activity. And I was going to say it's easy in some aspects because everyone is against healthcare fraud. You will find that the majority of providers are very honest people and they do not commit fraud, but there's a very small number that do. So you will find as you try to start building coalitions where people will want to come together, you'll want to have your providers at the table, you're going to want to have your medical claims people at the table, you're going to want to bring everyone together to agree that we're going to police our own organizations against healthcare fraud, that we won't tolerate this. And if you create that type of culture, it's easy, and that coalition, then it's easy for people to come together and say that they are against healthcare fraud. Now, defining what that means can be a little more difficult. But creating that, everyone is always against healthcare fraud, and we find that the provider organizations want to police their own groups. They don't want to have bad doctors. It makes them all look bad. The hospitals don't want to have bad hospitals. It makes everyone look bad. So to bring people together, and then from there trying to define how you want to define fraud within your organization, and then what you're going to do when people do commit fraud. That's the harder part. And we find, I think that's our biggest challenge, Alana, is what we do when people commit fraud. Because it's inconsistent.
Right, and those were great points. I would just say to stand up a really expert team that has good credibility, a team of investigators that understands clinical technology, that has experience with the coding and the billing, that's actually, maybe some of them have worked in the hospital, worked in the clinic, they understand all the procedures. A really good team that picks the right cases to take to criminal law enforcement, that takes the right cases to exploit as fraud cases, so that you develop a team that has very good credibility and that has a good return on investment, and really are the ones that wear the white hats on the team, so that they're respected amongst a lot of the providers. Once you have a team of investigators that's highly respected, a lot of doctors will come forward and give information on bad doctors. We see that all the time.